What's going on, people? How y'all doing? Top of the night. Iron Sheik, aka Abdullah the Butcher. Y'all already know what it is. Part of my hat. This is my little nightcap. If I go to bed, I got my little thermals on. About to go to bed, but I just seen the footage. Like, mad people just started sending me footage of what happened to Buckshot Shorty, and I just wanted to say, I send my salams to Buckshot Shorty, wishing you a speedy recovery. Buckshot Shorty is he's Muslim. Tech and Steel from Smith and Wesson, they Muslim. Bernadette is Muslim, and Sean Price is Muslim. Assalamu alaikum to all of them. Sean Price is my guy. Bernadette is the sis. Me and Tech and Steel, we cool. Smith and Wesson, we cool. I met Buckshot a few times. It was smooth. It was brief, but it was smooth. The way the footage looked at and the way he got beat up, I don't wish that on Buckshot. If he was in the right, I don't wish that on him. If he was in the wrong, then, as men, we take self-accountability for our actions. And, if dudes was just picking on him or tried to rob him, because Buckshot is short, he real small. If dudes was trying to pick on him or rob him or just bully him or whatever may it be, or they had cruel intentions, then may vigilante justice prevail, may street justice prevail. Because I don't condone, people just innocently oppressing people, right? So, I send my regards and my peace and blessings to the boot camp clique, and wishing Buckshot Shorty a speedy recovery. On another note, though, what always baffled me is a lot of the wrong people always get the punishments that should be going to the right people. So, there's a lot of slime ball music execs. There's a lot of slime ball rappers. The industry is grimy. Nobody never catches the grind balls and punish them and ambush them and beat them up or, harm them. We never really see it. And I don't never wish no ill will, malice, malicious stuff on people who move honorable and move respectable and have principles and they have a great regimen and protocol and a great credibility. But people who do move slime ball and they do a lot of foul stuff that be done in the industry. Somebody pay you for a feature and then you don't send the feature, or somebody book you for a battle rap and you never show up to the battle, you just dead the money, or just all type of just bad business and miscommunication. Those are the people that should get the kind of beating Buckshot got in that footage. You know what I'm saying? People who move foul, they should get pounded out and broke up. Because that hopefully will teach them a lesson not to move foul anymore. Now, if a person is innocent, no, I don't recommend that they should be ambushed like I seen Buckshot was ambushed in that footage. As we going through a transition in the paradigm, hip-hop is going back underground. Whether y'all want to acknowledge it or not, hip-hop is going back underground, it's going back independent, even on a major scale. It's going to be like back in the days where people had to perform in jams or perform in clubs, hole-in-the-wall clubs, underground clubs. It's going back to that, where people going to have to press up CDs and vinyls and cassettes and stuff because the streaming and all that is garbage, and all that's mechanical and it ain't tangible. Tangible products is coming back full-fledged, and my next few albums will be tangible. They will be in physical form, CD, vinyls, stuff like that. Right now I'm just knocking out a lot of songs, recording them, getting them mixed and mastered, and I'm gonna see what songs go on which albums. I name them. Get a lot of the. I already got artists working on the cover art for a lot of these albums, and I'm just gearing up for 2025. It's gonna be dark. I make dark soul music. I make dystopian war music. Soulful fly shit. So a lot of my music is gonna apply to what's going on to America. It was going on in America for the next whatever years. So when all this shit crumble and this shit is dark and gloomy, y'all be able to listen to my music on vinyl, CDs, or whatever. If y'all got record players, cassette players, or CD players, because I believe the internet is gonna crash. I ain't gonna say the satellite and space gonna crash, but with all these, we have a nuclear war and all that, with all these bombings and stuff like that. Music is gonna take another turn, and people and music is synonymous. They go hand in hand. So people gonna have to find another way to listen to music they like if they don't got it already downloaded on a phone. Outside of that, people, hip hop, independent hip hop, underground hip hop is in a great place. A lot of people is cooking and dropping albums. Ransom and Conway. 38 Special and Conway dropped a good album. Ransom and Conway dropped a good album produced by my man V Don. Benny the Butcher and 38 Specials dropped a new album, Stabbed and Shot. That album is fire. It was a solid project. Stabbed and Shot 2 was a solid project. The album with Ransom and Conway that they put out, produced by V Don, that was a good solid project. I liked a lot of Ransom verses more than Conway's. I felt Conway didn't really show no growth on that album. The Stabbed and Shot 2 album, I felt Benny the Butcher and Spesh showed a lot of growth, and the way they go back and forth on the album, it was good. Rome Streets and Derringer has a new album. That was fire. Shout out to my little bro Rome Streets. That was a great album. People, I recommend y'all tap into those 4 albums. Willie the Kid put out a good album, a good project. He just put it out. So y'all got Willie the Kid, y'all got Ransom and Conway, y'all got Conway and 38 Special, y'all got 38 Special and Benny the Butcher, y'all got Rome Streets and Derringer, and I think Lord Banks just dropped Halloween Havoc. I don't know yet. I gotta tap into that. I seen the cover, but I didn't listen to that yet. But anyway, underground hip hop is flourishing. There's a lot of albums out there. People go get them. Go tap in. My little brothers, the Hoodies, they dropped the album earlier this year. Tap into their album. It's on all platforms. Just type in the Hoodies. TheHoodies. Tap into them too. But shout out to Boom Bap. Underground hip hop is vibrant. And people, let's keep the hip hop, the Boom Bap community, let's keep it positive. Free Little Dirk. That's my Muslim brother too. May we all cleanse ourselves and own up to our wrongdoings and balance the scales of justice out by being accountable for all our wrongdoings. But I feel once we clear our slate from all our bad deeds, we should be able to move forward and proceed without any backlashes or repercussions once we done paid our dues. But Free Little Dirk, they say Young Thug just came home. I don't really know nothing about Young Thug. Just that he was promoting, the reptilian lifestyle. So I figured, he would have wanted to do the 20 years in jail because, he'd have been around a lot of hot dogs, and being that he promotes the rainbow lifestyle, the reptilian lifestyle, I figured he would have want all them hot dogs in his buns, and they could have made sandwiches. But anyway, Little Dirt, Young Thug is home. Happy for him. Kudos. Anyway, y'all, the gods don't mingle with the mortals. Kings don't eat with the peasants. The only time wise men hang around fools is when they educate them or enslaving them. Stay up like a cup. I holler back on my collar crack. We get up like sit-ups. I am oxygen. Uno.